All right, so today is another E36 day. We're making great progress on it, and we're gonna continue the momentum, keep it going, because I want to see this thing on the road ASAP. So today we should be able to see this thing on the ground for the very first time as an M3. Now the last of the parts I needed actually showed up yesterday, hopefully, and we should be able to get it all done. So first thing we have is our M3 lower control arms. Gotta throw these in, and of course the matching tie rods. We have our rear brake shoes, all brand new, which is really nice. Throw this on, throw the brakes on, bleed everything, give it a quick half-ass alignment, and then get on the ground. Now the first step to all this is try to see if I could still remember how to install brake shoes. Got this. Got these things on there, not too bad. So now it's time to throw in the new rotors. So these are new, but they sat around for a while, so they're kind of dusty looking. So let's give them a little refresh. Hit them with the 1, 2, and 3. It's crazy how just a little bit of spray paint does so much for these things. Definitely worth the extra couple minutes. If not, I mean, this will just turn to rust and it's kind of booty looking. So let's throw the caliper on and get this thing all together. All right, this might sound like a no-brainer, but it happens literally all the time. When you put on a caliper, you gotta make sure your bleed screw is at the top. If not, it won't bleed out properly because the air won't escape to the highest point, and you will get so frustrated, you will hate your life. Everyone's been through it, so save yourself the headache. All right, so we officially have a full M3 brake swap. It looks amazing, everything's nice, brand new, and the car just, this thing's like getting fully restored. But a lot of you guys actually noticed already, I originally put on the wrong rotors. If you guys remember, I had the black rotors on here. I assume they were M3 rotors because they came with the M3 parts car. And I was kind of in a rush and really tired. So I ordered the M rotors, threw them on, and these things are massive. Looks pretty badass though. Not stoked I had to buy them, but I'm happy because the M rotors look way cooler. All right, so now we're gonna throw on our brand new M3 lower control arms right here. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what's different about them, but we're gonna find out right now. All right, let's check this thing out. So this is just a normal 3 series lower, and then here's an M3 lower. Does it look any different to you? Now the only real difference with the M3 lowers is they have stiffer ball joints. So you could technically just replace your ball joints, but it ends up being just easier and cheaper just to buy a whole M3 lower. So this should feel pretty good up front. But when it comes to the lollipop bushing, this thing right here, or the caster bushing, whatever you guys want to call it, there is quite a few options to go with, so you gotta be careful. And these came with the M3, so hopefully they're correct. All right, there you go. New tie rods, new lowers, new everything. This thing should honestly feel so amazing. Like, this thing is gonna feel super tight. I'm so excited to drive it. Now, B's here already. What's up, kid?
What's up?
Can we give him a little taste?
Yeah, if you want, turn that thing on.
Let her rip, kid. Okay. Not too shabby. Wow, man, that sounds great.
It needs some connecting pipes.
Open downpipe 4 cylinder is the worst thing ever. But we did start it a while ago, but it's like everything is like finalized. We gotta put the radiator in, hose clamp it on, put a fan control on. The thing's ready to party, besides obviously the suspension and brakes and stuff.
Yeah, well, the last time we started this thing, it didn't sound anything like that.
Oh, hell no.
It was making crazy noises.
As soon as E36 got off the lift today, we're throwing the Mark II on, and we're getting to work on it and getting it ready for its first test drive. So this works out really well.
It does.
You excited?
Yeah.
I'm pumped for you. This is
Very
B's
excited.
first turbo car. Oh, this thing, dude, it's just everything. It's just a brand new car again. What do you think, Chip? What do you think, kid? I'm so excited. Right?
Very nice. Very
2020 E36 coming at you.
Literally. I didn't know they remade them.
I'm so pumped. All right, so now it's probably my least favorite part. I say that probably every step. Bleeding the brakes, and everything is dry. So it's gonna take a while. I don't have a vacuum bleeder. I should invest in that. Yes, we've talked about this. I need it. We'll add that to the list of stuff I need. It's a long one.
Tools to buy.
Tools to buy. And so let's fill this thing up and have a miserable time with friends.
It won't be miserable because we're quarantined together. Quarantine.
Brand new paint, right?
Oh,
I did all these custom brake line fittings to delete the ABS, right? Put the prop valve over there. Yeah, nice touch, right? Really proud of that. Rip nutted into the firewall, everything. So there's a lot of places this could all leak. Brand new paint. Brand new paint. Nothing fucks up paint better than brake.
Better than brake fluid.
So.
No
funnel, no funnel, no panic.
Always.
Mind your business, Chip.
Pump the jam. Pump it up.
You know what? I keep forgetting I don't even have seats for this car. Oh, so much money.
Welcome to Car Life. Hey.
You holding it?
Yes.
How's that leg doing?
It's cramping.
Good.
Oh, we're going. Oh.
Want a sip of a monster? Get some.
No, thank you.
Ginseng.
When your boy tells you bleed the brakes, but he has no seat in the car.
All right, pump it.
Love that.
You pumping?
Yeah, I'm pumping.
Hold it. Yo, this is terrifying because like everything can get ruined
Dude,
because of stupid fluid.
You look really funny. Just your head poked in.
All right, you holding it? Yeah. Good.
God. Build race cars with your friends.
Here we go.
Or just help them. Leave the brakes. Oh, she's going, dude. How's the stream looking?
She's a squirter.
Ah!
BMWs have this great thing where they don't like to bleed the slave cylinder out like at all. So the best way to do it, it sucks, but the best way to do it is actually take it out and then slowly push in and crack it and actually bleed it on the slave itself. So you could push it in, get in all the way, close it, and it should be blood. And then just stick it back in, suck it up and do it. It'll save you a lot of time.
Yeah.
So the brakes are now good. We'll find out actually once we start the car and it puts on the vacuum. But the clutch pedal feels a little suspect. The problem is with E36s, they don't have much of a long throw on the pedal and they're plastic. So when you get an upgraded clutch, the pedal flexes so much and it feels really junky. Someone's got to make a metal upgrade. The only issue is it's right-hand drive, so it's got to be specific, but I'll look into it. But it's officially together enough to get on the ground, which is really exciting. I've been working my ass off to get to this point right now. And let's throw the wheels on, get it touching down. The only thing that's gonna look funny is we have the Eclairs, and I love these wheels. I wanna keep these things. The only problem is the tires on them are stretched. So it's gonna look really, really goofy because I raised the car up a little bit and took the camber out. So be mindful. We'll get some fitted tires, we'll fix the stands, it'll look great, but for now it's gonna look kind of dorky. I hope they fit with the brakes. Yeah. Oh, they just clear.
Wow.
Look how, that's a good fit, dude. That looks sick with the brake taking up the entire wheel well. We have to get some fat boy tires on here ASAP.
Mickey Thompson. That's the only way it's gonna hook.
Oh, dude, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Dude, look how, I love how the rear brakes just take up the whole entire wheel well.
Yeah, that's like big power move right there.
I know,
like literally power
so
move.
Good.
Looks like a toy car, dog.
Love it. She's ready. All right, it's time. The fitment's whack right now, all right? I just randomly adjusted everything, all right? I don't want to hear it. Oh, I gotta jack it up still. I thought I raised it quite a bit. It's just cool to see it with wheels on. Sheesh.
The fat front mount.
Exterior wise, if you don't look at the engine bay, it looks the same obviously, but it just feels different. Honestly, no, the brakes.
But the brakes make it.
Dude, that looks so cool seeing the brakes and the wheels.
That is pretty baller. I didn't even.
Dang! Damn, dude, that looks like, look at the front.
The rear, but think about it. You're gonna have like a meaty tire in the back. That shit gonna look like a little drag.
That looks so sick. Having it so filled out. We need the center caps on though.
Well, stop talking about it. Be about it.
Oof. Oof.
Chocolate eclairs.
Yeah, this is finally in focus. We got these at Submail.
Special sauce.
Yeah, special sauce. 20% off Jamio. Use the discount code. Why not? Dude, that looks so freaking good. Yeah. That's right. All right, so she's on the ground, and I actually ended up replacing the restrictor in the turbo feed. So if you guys remember, we had an issue where the turbo was actually kind of like stopping from spinning once the car built oil pressure. And I'm worried that my precision turbo might be bad. It is a journal bearing turbo, so the oil feed size is very important on these things. It wasn't far off, but it's the only thing I could check. It's the only thing I could try right now. That would help us out, so.
Yeah, I mean, well, you did very specifically go out of your way to get the right one now. So, if anything, if it doesn't work now,
exactly,
it's bunk.
It's bunk. Yeah, no, I'm very confident the turbo's bad. It was rebuilt by someone who, I don't know if it's qualified to rebuild it. So, whenever there's any amount of thrush on it, it actually starts to lock up. So, I think the core is just bad. But whatever, let's start it up and hear it. Hopefully the head actually bleeds out a little bit more because the head was ridiculously loud last time.
Yeah, I know. Hey, go fire it up. Do the honors, pal. See what you got.
All right, I think we're good now. The little neutral safety switch, because it was automatic, the wire got yeeted out. Here we go. Okay, there's no gas in it. Round 3 it is. Lifters are still loud as all hell, but the head, it'll bleed out soon, trust me. The engine will quiet down a lot. Oh. How bad? Oh, that's a lot of coolant. Oh, it's just out of the top. That's stupid. All right, we're good. Turbo's so shot, that sucks so much. Want to kill it? Yeah, I think it's just the turbo. Just
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Turbo's cooked.
It's not even. It's barely spitting, and it literally smells like a 2-stroke right now. It burns.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume that it's blown oil through the turbo, hopefully, and not through somewhere else. But at least it runs, I guess.
Smoking heavily, but
Yeah.
she's running healthy.
Now the turbo might be shot. I mean, a clear sign is that if you put pressure on the wheel, it actually gets really hard. Like the thing's like basically stops if you push on it, which it's not supposed to do that. Because imagine like if it had 10 psi on the face of it. Yeah. It's supposed to be able to resist that. So whoever rebuilt this turbo just clearly didn't do it correctly, and it sucks because turbos are expensive. A lot of guys are gonna yell at me, "Oh, just get a Garrett." And honestly, I do wish I had a Garrett on this thing. I wish I had a Gen 2, but they're super expensive, and I had everything already set up on this engine for the precision. So changing the turbo now would be like it'd be a whole thing. So hopefully I can get a good deal on the core. We can swap the core out and we'll be good to go. And then we'll go from there. But it's on the ground. It looks amazing. Super, super happy with it. And I mean, we still got a lot of work ahead of me to get it really roadworthy, but it feels really good to see it at this point. Especially knowing how brand new it is underneath and all around, you know?
Yeah, now we're just gonna make the outside match.
One thing at a time.
It's on the inside that matters.
Right? But for now, it now rolls so we can push out of the way. We can get Brian's Mark II on the lift, and it's gonna be nice to see something else on this lift, so.
Yeah, a little change of pace, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I know you guys are, a lot of you guys are dying for the V-dub content.
I'm just dying to see that thing do a burnout.
Same. That's all I've ever wanted.
Alright guys, help me push this thing. Come on, don't walk away. Let's push this thing.
He's driving it.
Driving it? No, it's hooked up on the trailer.
You said you were driving it.
We were talking here on bullshit. You just start turning the wheel at some point.
Yeah. On the right. On your feet.
Cool. Good work, team. It's a big day. It's a big day.
Very exciting.
Oh yeah, B? Huh? Yeah? Is that gonna go through your rocker or what?
It's very high possibility.
Yeah, how bad do you think it is underneath?
It was a $100 car.
So maybe a little bit of rust, and you did have this thing slammed on its balls for years.
Super slammed.
So it's probably destroyed underneath.
Probably. I don't know what else smashed under there. I never looked. See, I told you the exhaust was too long. We're perfect.
What is this exhaust?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, there's a hole in my car.
There's a hole in my shit. It's actually a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be.
It's not bad. Well, I hid some of the rust with some undercoating. See? Yeah, see, this is what happens when you're low. Not too bad. I know this is probably the rustiest corner.
Ooh, a boiler muffler. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That was a cool thing back then.
Listen, Euro cars sound good with boilers, all right? Got the Mark IV shift box in there.
Fancy.
Fancy.
A couple 2-3 holes.
We need some. I'm gonna need some heat protection for that, huh?
What is that?
These are shift cables.
Oh, that's great. Oh, we got some of that stuff. We're good.
It's all freshly lubed. Not bad. Not looking terrible. The subframe's all right.
Yeah, the subframe's actually in good shape.
I mean,
there'd be a hole in that thing. Just a little low.
Not too bad. These back here.
Yo, the underneath is not bad for how slammed it was, bro.
And I raised this engine like crazy, so.
Oh my god, yeah, it's
Not
still.
bad.
That's what's
Still really close.
that's what's scary about these things. Like the engines are the lowest part of the car.
Oh yeah, no. If you've owned a lowered Volkswagen and had an aluminum oil pan on it, I feel bad for you. I mean, I got
I feel like
one now.
it's like a rite of passage to blow your oil pan up.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I blew my oil pan so bad I blew my motor.
All right, well I see you already working on the exhaust.
I am.
Getting straight to it.
Yes, sir.
So you think if we rush, you think we could get it to do its first test drive tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Come on, we can grind. We can get it done.
If we grind. The only thing I'm missing is that I probably have one somewhere. I need an oxygen sensor. I don't really need one, like, yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll try. I'm not gonna promise anything, but we're gonna try. We could double team this thing. Come on. Pulling on, yeah, get out of here, DJ. But all right, whatever. Good progress today. E36 on the ground. There's a boatload of work to get this thing right there and sitting pretty, and it still needs a boatload of work to get it on the road. Oh boy. Whatever. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. B.
See you on the next one. Have a good night. Peace.